Glorious evening, my divine wishcraft doors and my divine wishcrafties. It is the Libra new moon. There's only like a couple of specks on the screen, but those are stars currently right now. I'm outside just grounding, getting ready to tap into our energy as we move forward and allow spirit to balance out our lives. All that you have put in over the last year is about to come back to you. So be prepared, clear out what is not for you, and get ready to manifest what it is that you desire this year. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you soon in the picket pile today. Glorious evening, as it is the new moon, and I like to do my moon readings in the evening time. But whenever you are receiving this, know that it is in divine timing, as all things divine shall align. Today we are doing a pick-a-card, and we have 3 piles here. We have our root chakra, we have our solar plexus, which is yellow if you can't really see it, and then we have our third eye, which is blue. So we've got the full spectrum of primary colors. With these 3 colors, you're able to make any other color. So for pile 1, we have the root chakra, and we have this smoky quartz crystal. I don't know if you can see. For pile 2, we have this tiger's eye. And for pile 3, we have this amethyst. So take some time, get balanced. We're going to take 3 breaths for me, and this is going to allow you to gain access. We're going to inhale through the nose, and then you are able to release however you would like, but we're going to inhale for a 3 count. We're going to release for a 3 count as well, and we will be holding in between exhaling and inhaling for a 3 count as well. So be with me, and we will begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. And last hold. Release. Hopefully you feel drawn in, balanced, and guided. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and rewind. If you are all set, then I will see you at your piles. Peace. I love y'all. Hello, my divine wishcraft doors and my divine wishcrafties. Welcome, my pile 1s, to your read. So these 3, excuse me, are specifically going to be saved for the end. This is your specific tarot card for this reading, when it comes to your root chakra, aside from getting into that, put that right there, we have this smoky quartz. You chose smoky quartz, you chose the root chakra. So on this card it says the root chakra is responsible for our sense of safety and security. It helps us to keep you grounded and bring stability into your life. Smoky quartz is a root chakra stone as well. It is a protective stone, a must-have when you are dispelling negative energies. It helps rid and neutralize your body of negative thoughts and emotions. Dual action, as well as helps ground while raising your vibration. Helps the flow of energy, I'm sorry. It is a safety and stability crystal. It is about grounding oneself, and this is all about your foundation. So you chose pile 1. We are root chakra, ingot up, and we are going to get tapped in. So your tarot card is Anapu, which is Anubis, and this is the Death card. Now, back in the day, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, the death wasn't as extreme as we have made it this lifetime. It was an understanding that every night we pass on. It's actually called westing in ancient Egypt. And so they understood that every night they would pass on and they would go through the depths of hell, and they would wake up and rise and begin again. That's why they say glorious rising and things like that. My incense about to go out, so give me just a second, y'all. Although the energy is clear, I really do love the smell of dragon's blood. So, spirit, ancestors, guides, please be present with us in our lives. So maybe some of you had started your work, your root work, and somewhere along the way you just got caught up and stopped doing the work, which it's no problem. Life happens. We always get pulled. And so now Spirit is saying there's a death to that old energy. We're no longer allowing that energy to keep us complacent nor stagnant. So I see you moving forward, enduring this new life with a new perspective in how you do things. You're rebuilding your foundation and what that looks like to you. So keep that in mind. Excuse me, give me 1 second. And allow yourself to experience from a solid foundation what Spirit wants you to experience. All right, so we have half to moon. We've got embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings and of empowerment and satisfaction. So new moon is happening currently, so this is current energy. We are moving towards the full moon. And then we have the waning moon. So this, I feel, is going to happen rather quick when it comes to you building your new stable foundation. It may take you this whole Libra moon cycle, which is a lot quicker than others. But with the Libra energy that's happening, you're receiving certain justices, which I feel are going to allow you to move forward and feel like you're in a safe space in order to create your safe foundation. Wow. Number 44, we have Aset, and it is all about surrendering. Surrendering to the divine and what the divine has for you. This is major. And then we have Marie Laveau, which is a number 77, good juju. So I see you have favor with spirit if you remain in this surrenderance energy. I see you moving forward and receiving the justice that you desire. Like I said, it can happen rather quick. Like, we're currently in the new moon. This is the next moon cycle. Then we have the full moon, and then we have our waning moon. So be intentional on how you're viewing things. Excuse me, I didn't even read the waning. So it says, let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that no longer serve you. So this is absolutely you coming out of full moon. So right now we are surrendering to the divine. We are asking them, what is it that we need to release in our lives to make our lives attainable to what it is that we desire? How can we focus? How can I focus and put effort into the things that I desire when it comes to the life that I truly want? What do I need to release in order to receive this gift from the divine? Because good luck is on your side. This is an 8, this is a 7. So surrendering is very important to get you into your good juju. Spirit needs to see that you desire healing. Spirit needs to see that you want more out of life versus just focusing on the anger and frustration that you've experienced this lifetime. Oh well, we've all experienced something, and now it's time to heal that something to become our highest, greatest selves. Pass over each night. I know that I make mistakes every single day, and every morning I start brand new like a baby. So use that mentality. Don't get so stuck, so caught up in, oh, well, this happened. Because I also read in a book earlier this week, I believe it was the 4 Agreements, and it was saying that humans are the only individuals that pay more than once for a situation that should be just complete. So basically, we pay more and more for our transgressions, our imperfections, versus the wildlife and things like that. Now, I understand that some debts are bigger, but that first initial judgment that is casted should be the final. So when you're out here and you're making a mistake, don't continue to replay that mistake. You're greater than that mistake. Now, if you didn't learn, then that's kind of another situation. But if you learned from that mistake, don't allow yourself or others to hold you back in that tainted energy. It happened. You weren't perfect that day. And so now moving forward, you're going to be better and do better because you learned from the mistake that you made. And that consequence was great enough for you to just move forward and continue to love on yourself through that energy, as well as becoming a higher, greater version of yourself, all in the same. So we've got Sekhmet, number 17, justice. So, like I said, you are going to be receiving justice for this instability that you experienced. Now, it may be with yourself. Maybe you didn't give yourself what you needed, and so now you're starting to take that into accountability of what you truly desire, what is really for you, what is really about making you your greatest version of self. Maybe that's coming to fruition. You're seeing that you're bringing your own justice by surrendering the past to spirit and allowing yourself to be just yourself when it comes to all of those energies that you're experiencing. At the bottom of this specific deck, after I had shuffled out all the cards, was Medusa, which is all about rage, but her rage is justified. Now, in today's society, we make a big deal and say that she turned people and men into stone, but that's not the case. There's such a deeper story behind hers, and I challenge you guys to go actually do the research and find out why she did what she did. But it is an impeccable story, and you should tap all the way into it, because in you letting go, in you surrendering that rage, spirit is going to grant you justice as well as good juju, because this is your karma, this is your fate. You not holding on and seeking your own revenge for whatever took place in your life is what spirit is going to grant you. Now remember, you think you saw some of the craziest stuff, but remember, spirit kind of hinders us from the things that we're not ready to see. So you may have experienced this major injustice, but at whose hands? Because you allowed that injustice to take place with those people that you chose to surround yourself with. I'm not here to do the blame game, but I am here to be honest with you, and I am here to let you know what it really is so you can heal. I'm not into all the karmic energy and all of those things. Those are the things that you got to figure out on your own. But as far as how you're going to heal, you're going to heal by leaving those energies behind. You're going to heal by not paying those energies no attention. They want you to be stuck. They want you to be dwelling in the anger, because that's what they're still doing, which is why they did whatever they did to you. You releasing that energy, you creating something magnificent with that energy, you providing justice for yourself, you still going after and chasing the things that you desire is what is going to bring justice on a whole nother level. Because we're all working. Now, if you're working on the good spectrum or you're working on the bad spectrum, that's completely up to you. Are you out here gossiping, or are you out here lifting people up? Are you empowering, or are you tearing down? What are you putting your energy into? And that is what's going to create this overall new foundation that you are building. So release the past, let it go. It no longer serves you. And now move forward and become this grounded individual, because you're grounded in who you are. You know that you won't allow yourself to go back. And even if you have a slip up, it's okay, because like I said, this is a learning process. And what you did not know, you could not have known, because you needed to experience what you are currently experiencing and or experience in order to receive what it is that you need to experience. I'm going to get these affirmation cards, and then we are all said and done. Today, I am mindful. Today, I know deep in my heart and my soul that happiness and self-worth are within me. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right. Today I am curious. Today I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. These are beautiful. These tie in. So you are being mindful of the fact that you are rebirthed every single day and you pass over every single night. And you are rebuilding your life because you know that you are worthy and you deserve happiness. Today, you're curious, and this is yellow. So this is red, this is yellow. This goes into the solar plexus. So maybe after you feel like you've gotten a solid foundation, you come back to this video and you watch the solar plexus energy, or however you want to do it. Maybe you watch the whole thing, I don't know. But don't ever just watch a video one time, because there's so much more that you can gain out of it, especially if you feel drawn, called, or related to the energy in the video. So my pile ones, y'all are phenomenal. I've got a yoga card that we're going to go over, and then I've got your 2 runes that are of importance. And maybe you're gonna put these on a candle and burn the candle. Maybe you're going to tap into just drawing them in a place that you can see them regular. So, all right, so Huno, which is joy, success, peace, fellowship, pleasure, comfort, prosperity, harmony, glory, and hope. So this is joy. You are taking your joy back. I absolutely love that. All right, and then we have Ewaz, which is horse, transportation, partnership, progress, trust, change, loyalty, stability, sending, communication. So maybe some of you are moving. I don't know specifically. Some of you could be moving, and that's an amazing thing. But I feel like you're gaining change when it comes to your stability, or you're gaining stability when it comes to change. So allow yourself to continue to explore and endure what it is Spirit has for you, because it's going to be big. Trust and believe. All right, so for your yoga pose of the week, we have the fire log. It is a seated position. This is a root chakra pose as well. So you're just basically going to sit there completely conscious. You can cross your legs. Some of you may not be able to cross your legs, but just sit on the ground, rooted in your root chakra, as it is at the tailbone of your body. That is where the root chakra is located. Sorry, I didn't go over that earlier, but it is located there, and it is important to ground. So go sit in the grass, go be seated, and those 3 breaths we took at the beginning, take those 3 breaths for you. Every day this week, go outside for not even less than a minute and take those 3 breaths for you and see where it gets you. Or maybe you do this for the whole month, since we got half moon to waning moon and we're currently in the new moon energy. So be focused, be intentional on what it is that you need to release by the time this new full moon comes around. We are currently in new moon energy. There's probably some things that you're desiring to manifest. So take a pause on those things that you desire and really clear out that energy so you're able to start from a fresh start. Release the energy of the past and allow yourself to move forward into this new divine energy that you are experiencing. Thank you, pile ones, my root chakras, my divine gypsies, my divine thugs. You are doing a phenomenal job. I'm so grateful and thankful for you making it to the end. If you would like If you resonated, please like, share, comment, or subscribe. I enjoy all of you and your comments, so please, please, please let me know if this resonates with you, and I'll see you soon. Peace. I love you. Welcome, pile 2, my solar plexus energy. Excuse me. All right, so if you chose the solar plex chakra, this is the center of willpower. The solar plexus is responsible for energy, strength, confidence, and mental balance. If you chose this pile, you also chose this tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a supportive stone. It is also an amplifier. Tiger's eye helps you sharpen your inner wisdom, encourages wise use of one's own powers. It strengthens one's willpower. It brings clarity to intentions, inspires creativity in creating as well as growing generational wealth. Be bold, be courageous, know thyself. Excuse me, spiritual belch. You must know thyself, as well as carry the confidence of a lifetime. So we are going to get your overall tarot energy with this specific card. This is my favorite personal deck. I don't necessarily use it, but me and Spirit had a discussion and I agreed for moon readings I would use it, as it is a very powerful deck. So here we are, number 22, Major Arcana, which is a bonus when it comes to the Major Arcana, so know that. And this is Bas, and he is a guardian. So you are being guarded right now. You see, Bas is this person, and then this is you. This is Ani the Traveler. So he is, look, he's got his sword. He is following you in every direction in which you're going. And if anything pops up, you have divine protection from this guardian. Excuse me. So with that, I am getting, maybe when it comes to your willpower, you have experienced a little burden or a bit of complacency because you weren't sure where it is you were supposed to go. Hopefully this is going to clear it up. Hopefully this is going to give you the confidence, the confidence that you need to take those next steps in your willpower. Maybe this is going to give you the strength that you desire to move forward and become your best version of self. So because we are in the new moon energy, we will get your moon cards first, then we'll tap into our oracles, then we'll go into our runes, and then last but not least, we will do our affirmations, and then we'll get your yoga pose for, oh, I didn't even realize that it's yellow, solar plexus. Yay! I love that. So there's a lot of synchronicities that are taking place in all my readings. So yeah, just tap, tap, tap in. But we are going to get started. So we have moon in Scorpio. So I believe the next new moon is Scorpio. So maybe this cycle is of significance, and going into Scorpio, you're really going to tap into that confidence, because Scorpio is all about transformation, death. It's ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation, experiencing death. And you know, the last video, my first pile ones, my root chakra, was all about death, experiencing a death and rebuilding a new foundation when it came to what it is you were seeking and searching for. So maybe you need to tap in. If you felt led, not everybody's gonna have felt led to both piles or whatever the case may be, but if you did feel drawn to pile one but you chose this pile, maybe go take a look at pile one and see what Spirit has in store. And then we have a moon in Taurus. When is the Taurus full moon? I feel like the Taurus full moon is also coming up. Hold on. Let me check my little planner. When is the Taurus full moon? Okay, that's an Aries. Yep. So in November, yep, November, you've got the Taurus full moon, and it's a lunar eclipse. So that is a big deal. The next 2 months are going to be powerful for you, my divine wishcrafters, because okay, so Scorpio new moon, I didn't check, but it'll probably be, let me just check, sorry, just rather get it right. Scorpio new moon is October 25th. So this Scorpio new moon is taking place October 25th, and then during Scorpio season, we experience the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. So this is happening fast. This is rapid movement. So know that you are protected. Spirit is guiding you, but the things that you are desiring to manifest, they are gonna come. Right now in Libra, we've got 3 placements in Libra happening right now. I'm pretty sure Libra's in retrograde as well. We are in currently Libra season, and we are experiencing the new moon in Libra. So be open to what Spirit is guiding you and telling you to do. Now is kind of like a kickstart, a jumper into getting you fully into that new divine energy that Spirit's trying to grant you. So moon in Scorpio, negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channel your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. Even go exercise, craft, do something that's gonna get you out moving. I've got a yoga pose for you, so maybe you really dedicate yourself this month on completing this yoga every single day. I know in the last video it's a very simple one, so I just challenged them to sit every single day for less than a minute in some grass and take 3 conscious breaths. Once we get to your card, I will offer you a similar challenge. Moon in Taurus. Now is the time for focusing on finances and practical matters. So releasing that fiery energy and allowing yourself to take place when it comes to stepping into your financial stability and just your at-home life and what that looks like for you, family, friends, and certain things. Okay? All right. We've got Nagame, which is all about desire. It's also a number 8. Or Nami, excuse me, it could be. Abonimba, harvest.
So, and that's 43. Some of you could be 34, 43. Some of you could have been going through this experience for 8 years or maybe 7 years. But I see you tapping in to your desires as Spirit is guiding you and guarding you for you to be able to express what it is that you truly desire and allow you to go after that. And I see you reaping that energy, and it may be next month. Like I said, some of you could have been working on this for 7 to 8 years, and that's a big deal. But I see you going after your desires. She has an arrow with this moon bow, and I absolutely love that. It's also the moon maiden. So there's a lot of moon energy. So the moon cycles could be very important to you. And then joy comes in the morning. The sun comes in the morning, and the sun is going to bring you, the sun is going to grant you your harvest. You're going to reap what it is that you have sown, what Spirit has gifted you for being so intentional. Also with the guardian, he is guiding you, but he is also intentionally can be a snitch or a tattletale. He's watching your every move. He's there to protect you if anything goes awry. But are you inviting that energy, or are you staying on your path to your desires, and so you can reap the harvest that you desire? Not all desires are good, and you need to pay attention to what it is that you're bringing in, because we've got the Scorpio, which is some arguments are possible, but then we have you tapping in and being grounded, which is the overall energy for my readings this, and grounding was a part of the last video. So know that you are on the right path, and Spirit is guiding you every step of the way. We've got Neath, 26. Maybe some of you are 26. Maybe this group is for someone from 26 to 62. But you are persevering. You are seeing life for what it is. You have experienced with this lotus I'm getting, you've experienced the murky muds of life. You are now getting ready to endure and experience a different part of life that you never even knew was possible. So be conscious and intentional when it comes to how you're moving towards your desires. Don't do the same things that you were doing in your past. And then we have H, which is all about exploration, and then it's a 28, so that's a 10, and that is an 8. So look, that's 888. 888 could be significant. You could be seeing 888. You could be tapping into that, but that's infinite abundance. That's Spirit gifting you exactly what it is that you desire. So be intentional when you're hearing and seeing what Spirit has for you, because they've got a lot. Let's just start with the fact that you are highly favored and highly protected. You have a personal guardian that is with you every step of the way, because you've done the work. You've built yourself into becoming this amazing individual, as you should. We all need to strive to become better and do better. So be intentional on how you're moving forward when it comes to your desires. Don't just go after whatever you think is for you. Go after what is truly for you, because that is going to put your confidence on a whole nother level. So we have got Solilo, which is sun, strength, energy, health, success, honor, cleansing, victory, completion, whole, and life force. So I feel like aside from this moon energy, the sun energy is here as well. I'm gonna take them, let's switch them. You are experiencing firsthand a transformation that you didn't even know you needed. And I feel like it's going to blow you away as how strong and confident you become over this next 2 months. These next 2 months are very important. If you lay the groundwork to do this work, you are going to accomplish and balance out your solar plexus. You are going to come full circle when it comes to your peace of mind, your happiness, and your joy. So we have Fihu, which is all about your wealth, money, luck, abundance, fertility, success, assets, possessions, wealth again, hope, and happiness. All right, look, this is all about your financial practicalities. So maybe you're starting to see the strength and the energy, and you're seeing a little bit of your success, and because of that you're able to complete that energy, and now you're able to tap into. Make sure you write these down, draw them wherever you see them, dive a little deeper, go look them up, and just really allow yourself to be moved. I always in my candles write runes. It's kind of like a mini protection spell. So maybe you need to do that. Maybe you need to get a little tea candle or a bigger 7-day candle. They have them at the Dollar Tree. I absolutely get a new one every single week. And you need to just pour your intention. Pour the sun, Soilo, into it, strength, energy, and health, and burn it every single day for the next 7 days. Oh, and write the wealth, the Fihu intention on there, and allow spirit to do what spirit does. Don't be afraid to experience a whole new realm of things. Get your affirmations, and you are on. Today I will express myself. Today I will experience my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them aloud. Wow, that's powerful. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I feel like that also plays a part in your desires. You writing out your desires is going to bring them to life. So don't just take this as a just today. This is a today for the rest of the month. This is today you are feeling. And you know, there may be some days where you don't feel like writing, and that's okay. But for the most part, try to incorporate this new energy in your day-to-day by reading and writing, or by writing and then reading aloud to the moon, to the sun, whomever, whichever your deities, your guardian, if you know specifically who it is, who and what you need to write. But expressing yourself comes with confidence, and you have energy for that. You have balanced out your mental, and you need to allow yourself to put it out. We're going to stop thinking so much, and we're going to do more. So we are worrying less and we are doing more. And then the last one. Today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. And that's a big deal, seeing the positive in everything. A lot of the time we don't. It's so funny. The other day I was having a conversation with a colleague, and we were just talking, and I started off my sentence. I remembered something, and I immediately said, "Oh, I'm pissed."
And then I laughed. Like, I had a good chuckle with myself, and I was like, I'm lying. I am not pissed. It's more of an annoyance than it is, but it doesn't even matter. So why would I be pissed? But it made me realize that sometimes we are stuck in the repetitiveness. I am so sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened, when it cut off, or any of that, but sometimes we get stuck in the repetitiveness of focusing on the negative of things. So I challenge you to focus on the positive of things. The next is our yoga pose, and we have the spinal twist. So you're just going to lay back. You're going to bend your leg right or left, it doesn't matter which one you start with, at a 90-degree angle from the ground, off the ground, and then you are just going to allow it to fold over to the other side. Not open, but the other side. Look, his legs behind him, and then he took his right leg and placed it over his left, and he's holding his right leg with his left hand to push down on the knee. So maybe you need to do that this week. Just get into a spinal twist. That is a solar plexus opening. So you are doing phenomenal. You need to allow your gratitude to really show spirit where it is that you want to go. Have fun on this journey as you're trying to create these desires, because it's coming. The sun card is here, the solar plexus. This is a solar plexus opening. So just be intentional on where it is that you are headed and where it is that you desire to go. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you guys either at the next PiCK-A-CARD or next reading. Peace. I love you. All right, my pile threes. Last but certainly not least, we have my third eye, which is also known as the first eye, just in case some of you are wondering. You chose this amethyst stone. Excuse me. Whew. Maybe some of you are focused on tapping into your intuition, but the third eye is the energy center in our body. The third eye is responsible for reality, perception, thought, and intuition. Amethyst is the master stone. It increases your psychic abilities. It protects against psychic attacks. It enhances memory and dream connection. It alleviates sadness as well as grief. It is a creative balance with calming forces. See thyself, and insight is your word for the third eye. So we've got some guidance, some oracle cards. I've got your tarot card, which is going to be your overall energy, what spirit has to say to you. And then we are going to tap into how you're going to experience that energy from spirit. And then I got a yoga card for you to do when it comes to this next step that you're going to be experiencing this lifetime. So, apologies, I had to take a moment and take care of that. All right, so your tarot card is Weret Heku, which is Heka is magic. So she is the magic of it all. She's also number 24, and in this specific deck it is an extra major arcana, which is powerful. I believe that this is the last
as well. And so having insight, having your intuition completely tapped in is a way for you to tap into your own inner magic. She has the Ankh, which is the symbol of life, as well as a scepter, which was a big deal back in the day with her authority and the power that she possessed. And then her crown has a sun on it, so derivative of she is the source of her own magic. And also, Waret Hekau is also male and female, so this can resonate in both. So keep that in mind. We are going to do our moon energy first, as you are the pile that got the most. So intuition is absolutely ruled by moon. When it comes to moon, we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Emotions, the moon controls those specific signs, and also Jupiter and Sagittarius rules the third eye. So we shall see if any of those energies pop up. We have moon in Pisces. How funny. So the moon in Pisces, beware of indulging in negative and depressive tendencies. Moon in Virgo, which we just left. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Moon in Gemini. Stress may be an issue during this time. Moon in Leo, it is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, and pushy. And Moon in Cancer, spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. So what I'm getting here, there's a lot of moon energy. So we just left this Virgo new moon energy, and now we're in Libra new moon. Before Virgo was the Leo. Pisces moon just happened last month, I believe. Gemini moon will be taking place in December. And the moon in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. I'm very, very heavy on third eye being one of Cancer's top. Now the sacral chakra is the water chakra, but as far as your intuition, Cancers are highly, highly, highly intuitive, as is any water sign. But this spending time with family and helping others is going to get you out of these energies. The moon in Pisces, we aren't indulging in negativity or depressive tendencies. I know I can speak for myself. I've experienced major depression, and thankfully I am no longer in that energy. I have manipulated that energy into my very own magic. I have transformed, I have transmuted that energy to you guys, to loving on you, to sharing my gifts, my crafts, what Spirit has gifted me, and allowed you to be a part of that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for journeying with me. I am super excited to watch you and your magic unfold. But just know that we aren't focused on the past. We are very much so focused on being present right here and now. And maybe this will all play out because the Cancer full moon is in January, and I said that the Gemini is in December. So maybe this is going to be the ending energy. And honestly, you could possibly come back to watch this video in December, so that way you're moving through that energy, because the last two piles, my first pile was very much so in the right now. Currently, that's the energy that we were experiencing. And so maybe you need to go take a look at that pile, or maybe you don't. Maybe your foundation is really rock solid and you're just building it even deeper. Some of you need that confidence when it comes to the solar plexus, and so that was next month's energy. It was the November energy, because we are going into October already. I'm already in October realistically, but October to November is Scorpio season, and that's very much so where the solar plexus energy was. So maybe you need to tap into that energy. But overall, third eye is bringing all of that into fruition. The last pile specifically talked about writing out your things, and I explained how everything that we write is casting a spell. So be intentional on what it is that you are writing, and then when you speak it, or excuse me, every time you write, you are writing a spell, and then when you speak those things out into the universe, into existence, to the moon, to the sun, whomever your deities, your God, whomever it is that you believe in, then it is taken to the next level and you have casted a spell. As I'm speaking to you, I am casting a spell onto you where you receive your magic. And so maybe you're going to realize that everything that you do say, everything that you speak is very intentional, and you need to be more intentional when it comes to how you're thinking, the thoughts that you are putting out there, the stress that you are allowing, the issues that are surrounding your life. Maybe it's all because of the way that you are speaking. Are you speaking positively into that energy, or are you allowing that energy to get the best of you in a sense? But I see you grasping all of these energies and you really honing them in and making the best out of it. Spend plenty of time. And you know, December to New Year's is a time where we tend to spend a lot of time with our families. We have. And so maybe you're trying to figure out who your family is, what your family looks like. Find a tribe. Maybe you just need to be alone this season, or you need to find the right people that are for you this season, instead of just hanging out with individuals that are expecting something from you. Like, I know once upon a time, my whole family used to make a big deal out of Christmas, but nobody would purchase me any gifts. It was a big deal for everyone, which I don't care. I'm not here for the gifts. I'm not a big Christmas person. I know that it brings other people joy, and I choose to be celebrated all year long, not just on Christmas. So that's how I operate. At least my mentality. And even those people that my family, so to say, that I surrounded myself with, they made a big deal about these things and receiving these gifts, and I didn't really necessarily care because of what I went through in a childhood, and I didn't have to put so much impact. But as far as me giving, me being a Cancer, I knew that that was the way that they received, so I would always go above and beyond. But for what? Because they weren't doing none of that in return, and I was just draining and depleting myself. And I want to say about 2 years ago is when I really called it quits on all of that. I said I wasn't doing that anymore, and it may have seemed like a lonely Christmas, but let's just go back to the fact that I don't even celebrate Christmas on my own. It was a community event that I was partaking in because it's something that I had just experienced for so long. So maybe you going back home for those holidays and things like that is going to cause dysfunction and stuff like that. So maybe you just sit this one out and you don't deal with it. Yes, you're going to hear about you not showing up and things like that, but that's so much better versus the normal crap that you know it's going to take place. I know that every family event that I've partaken in, there has always been an argument of some catapult. And when I stepped away from that, it was amazing. I didn't have to feel that energy anymore, and I loved it. And so maybe that's what you're going into. You're allowing yourself to take a break and push pause on being so connected and allowing yourself to really feel what you've experienced when it comes to your lifetime, and even consider, are these people for you that you do all of this for at the end of the day? So just keep that in mind. All right. Mami Wata, naked, the number 330. Some of you could be 30. But I'm feeling that this is a time for you to strip away. And look, they both have tails. And they both have dreads. I love it. But this is a time for you to strip away all the energies that are not for you. This is a time to really go within. It's the winter time. It's kind of like a hermit. It's kind of like hibernation. Take that time and spend time with yourself. The bear loves himself. He eats all of this stuff before, so he can go into hibernation to sleep, to rest, and to build this new foundation for oneself and what that looks like. Your intuition tapping into that. And we have Quest, which is sacred lust. Now, Quest had 2 husbands. I'm not opposed to it. Look, she got a lion down there. But it worked for her. So maybe you don't have 2 husbands. Maybe that hasn't been a desire. Maybe it has been a thought. But allow your sacredness to be awing and woeing. Maybe you just need to date this holiday season. Maybe you don't need to be in a serious commitment when it comes to this holiday season. Maybe you should just take a moment for yourself and love on yourself. All those gifts, all that money that you would have spent on other individuals, and potentially could have like broke your piggy bank when it comes to that. You're gonna stop and you're not gonna sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what's going on. There has been so many interruptions when it comes to just the video cutting off with no idea. So but you are going to stop spending and stop showering others with the individuals that are unappreciative of what it is that you sacrifice and what it is that you give. You are no longer doing that, and you are going to do it for yourself this year. That is what this third eye intuition. So this is in the future for sure. This is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and into January energy, because the full moon in Cancer is in January. So be mindful of that energy and allow yourself to truly, really, hopefully experience what it is that you deserve and how you will continue to desire to move forward. Do you even want to celebrate Christmas, or was this just a situation that you've always celebrated because that's what family did? Or Thanksgiving, maybe you don't have a Thanksgiving, maybe you have a Friendsgiving. Whatever that looks like, just make sure that you're avoiding the negativity, the toxicity that you've worked so hard to get out of, because that is a quick way for all of it to come crashing back down in your lap. So let's get into our runes. We've got these two. We've got Pethero, which is all about your destiny. It is a pawn, magic. Look at that, magic. Mystery, feminine, fate, unknown, chance, hidden things, uncertain meaning, and vagina. So I'm feeling the nakedness is very, very much so. There is no body shaming when it comes to me and my group. I absolutely believe, look, she's naked, and even Mommy Wata is not, but her top is out. I'm pretty sure those are her tatas. So maybe you need to get free and comfortable in your own skin, and that is going to be a way to unlock your magic, your joy, your peace, and all of those things. And then we've got Laguz, which is lake, water, sea, flow, renewal, intuition, emotions, dreams, potential, life force, and imagination. So write these out, put them on a little candle, light that candle, and allow that candle to send it out into, allow the candle to be a beacon to spirit, guides, universe, ancestors, your loved ones, your God, your deities, whomever it is that you pray to and you subscribe to. Allow that candle to be sent up to them and share what it is that you desire. You desire your magic. You desire to tap into your intuition. These are all things that we absolutely deserve to do moving forward. And you are going to see those skills, those magics, those gifts heighten over the next 6 months of your life. So be intentional when it comes to that. 4, Nut. Understanding. She is the goddess of the sky, and this could potentially be who you are praying to. Maybe you've got a relationship with her. Maybe Mami Wata is yours. Maybe Quest is yours. We've got Waret Hekua, which is all about your magic. Maybe you're going to tap into one of these deities to get you to the next level. But water is very intentional when it comes to the flow of things, and that allows your third eye to speak freely. But you have to come to the understanding of your emotions, the people that you surround yourself with. If they're constantly pulling on your energy, then you're not able to focus and tap into the energy that you need, and you're constantly questioning yourself when it comes to the things that you desire, the things that you want, and how certain things move along those lines. Maybe some of you are going to focus on being single this winter season, this cuffing season, so they like to say, and you're really going to just love on you, because if you can get through this season where everyone's all booed up and whatnot, and you can really love yourself through that season, then it tells me that there's nothing that you can't accomplish. We don't need to surround ourselves with people. Sometimes we do need to take a break from everyone and just be with ourselves and take as much time as you need. Some may need more, some may need less. It all really just depends on who it is as an individual and what it is that you're trying to accomplish during this time. And a lot of you are trying to tap into your intuition. All right, y'all, third time is a charm. I'm leaving it here. You know what? I don't know if you got the affirmation, but today I have faith. Today I have faith and truly believe that anything is possible. We are trying to tap into our intuition, your very own magic. Your intuition is your magic. This is something that you need to hold near and dear to you, and you need to feel, believe it, because this is how you are going to get to the next step. This video cut out on me 3 times, and I'm hoping that you got the message. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know. But overall, You are stepping into exactly what it is that you need to accomplish. I love you guys so very much. Continue striving to be your greatest version of self, and know that none of it is going to be wasted. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. I love you.